Jungkook entered the house after knocking on the door. He walked to the living room while calling her name until someone spoke behind him. He turned his back as he saw your mom busy wiping leaves from her lovely plant. Hello, Auntie, Jungkook greeted. Are you and Wayne going somewhere? Yes, Aunt. Wayne called me. She asked me to come with her in the mall. She said she was going to buy something. Ah, then just go to her room. You know her. 1 hour is not enough for her to take a bath. Okay, Aunt. Thank you. Junko continued to walk towards her room. He knocked on the door, but he didn't get a response, so he decided to go in. When he entered, he immediately saw the television was on, as at the same time, he heard the water dripping from the shower. So he knows you are in the bathroom. YN, I'm here, so hurry up, he said, and about to sit on the bed. He was about to sit when the bathroom door suddenly opened. You came out terrified. You're just wearing a towel that wrapped around your body, and the moment you saw your best friend, you immediately ran towards him. As you jumped into him, you tangled your legs on his waist and hugged him very tightly. What's wrong? He asked worriedly. There is a spider in the bathroom. Jungkook knew that you have a phobia of spiders, so he makes you calm down first before he checks what you are saying. After you calm down, he puts you down on the bed and went to the bathroom. He closed the door as he slowly fell on the floor while tapping his chest, because actually his heart went go crazy after you hugged him earlier. I thought I'm going to have a heart attack. That girl didn't even think he's only wearing a towel, he murmured while trying to calm himself down. He stood up again after he felt better. He checked every corner of the bathroom. However, he did not see a spider, instead an insect with long tentacles. In his thought, maybe this is what you were talking about. He took it and wrapped it in tissue paper. After that, he picked on the door. Why and it's gone? Actually, it's not a spider. It's just an insect. That's a spider! Okay, fine. But it's gone. You can continue showering now. Look, your body is still foamy with shower gel. Are you sure it's gone? Believe me. You enter the bathroom and look in the direction where you see what you thought was a spider. See, it's gone. I'm going out now, Jungkook added, and about to leave, but you stop him. Can you stay here while I take a bath? His eyes widened and flicked your forehead because he couldn't believe about the favor you were asking for him. Are you crazy? Even though we're best friends, still I'm a guy. I don't care. I know you won't do anything to me even if I undress in front of you. Oh, really? Are you sure? He said and slowly came closer to you as he acted like he was going to kiss you. However, you didn't even get scared or move even an inch. Yeah, cheeky. Do you know you are one of the person I trust? I trust you with all my heart. He stopped for teasing you after you said that. A smile formed on his face, and all of a sudden, he kissed your forehead. I know you trust me. Don't worry, I have no intention of destroying that trust. After that, he walked away from you and turned his back on you. Faster, he added. You have been best friends with Jungkook for almost a decade. He was your first friend after your family moved to the neighborhood where Jungkook's family lives. You became close and ended up being best friends. But your relationship almost ruined after you got a boyfriend. Jungkook started avoiding you. Since you didn't want to lose him, you talked to him before the situation got worsened. After 2 weeks of not talking to each other, your old relationship came back. Then, after 2 months of being in a relationship with your boyfriend, you decided to end it for some reason, but you two are still friends. What are you going to do here? Are you going to buy your clothes? No, I will buy a present. Gift? For who? You stop roaming around and clinging on his arms. Ko, can you go with me, please? He faces you and asks, where? It's Ivan's birthday this weekend, and I was invited, but I'm ashamed to go alone. Jugo stare at you instantly and say, yeah, don't tell me you still have a feelings for him. Then why did you break up with him? Wait, what really happened in your relationship? Did he cheat on you? Tell me. You look at his eyes. You really want to tell him everything, but you hesitate because you don't want to lose Jungkook from your life. So instead of telling him the truth, you just said something else. Cool. Ivan is a nice guy. Even if you don't say it, I know you are jealous of him because you already had a rival for my attention. But believe me, he's a nice guy. Yes, I'm jealous because I don't think of you as my best friend anymore. Nice guy? Then why did you break up? What's the reason? It's my fault, okay? I'm the one with the problem. That's why I'm ashamed to face him because I made a huge mistake with him. What are you talking about? What mistake? You didn't answer. You just stare at him as well. Later on, he shuffles your hair and brings his face closer to your ear. It's okay. You don't need to tell me if you're not ready yet. Like you, I trust you. And remember, I love you. He whispered. After that, he started walking. Why every time you tell me I love you, I really want to believe you and wish that you are not just my best friend? You ask yourself while looking at his back. Yeah, what are you doing there? Let's go. You smile as you run and walk next to him until he held your hand that makes you flinch. You just held your hand and start looking around while your heart is beating non-stop. Ko, you still haven't answered my question. About what? If you will come with me to Ivan's party. Do I need to answer that? Do you think I let you go there alone? Weekend. The moment you and Jungkook arrive at the party, Jungkook held your hand tightly. You ignored it thinking that maybe he was embarrassed too, since you were the only one invited. Cool, just relax. Ivan knows that I will come with you. Don't worry, you are not a party crasher. Basically, the reason why he held your hand so that no other man would approach you, since your best friend has been in love with you for a long time. He just didn't have the courage to admit his feelings to you for fear that he might ruin your friendship. He couldn't imagine that you disappear from his life. Ivan saw you as he came to welcome you too. I'm glad that you two came, Ivan said. Happy birthday, you and Jungkook said in sync. Thank you. Guys, please enjoy the party. Time skip. 1 hour has passed since you arrived at the party. While Jungkook went to the bathroom, you came to Ivan to bid goodbye since you wanted to go home. However, he asked you something, so you stayed with him for a while. So, are you two dating? Did you tell him the truth? Not yet. What? Why in? I'll set you free even if I don't want to, because I know you're not happy with me. Yes, I'm hurt, but I don't want to force you to love me. Don't waste your time. Just tell him the truth. Ivan, I'm afraid. You want my help? Thank you, but no. I want to tell Jungkook myself. Okay, if in case you need my help, just tell me. Meanwhile, Jungkook returned to the table where he left you. However, you weren't there anymore. He looked around until finally he saw you happily talking to your ex-boyfriend. At that point, Jungkook was hurt again, like last time when he found out that you already had a boyfriend. His heart is like about to explode out of jealousy, his eyes tearing up while watching you from a distance. He really wants to run away until he realizes something. He doesn't want to regret for not telling you that he loves you. In other hand, while you were talking to Ivan, suddenly someone grabbed your waist, and that person pulled you closer to him. You're just mesmerizing while looking at that person in shock. I'm sorry, YN. If this time I will cross the line, he said, and sealed your lips with his. You didn't even realize that you already kissed him back. After those passionate kisses, he leaned his forehead on yours. I'm sorry because I fall in love with you. I fall in love with my best friend. I'm ready to face the consequences of my actions. Oh, I think your problem is already solved, YN. Good luck, guys. Jungkook tilted his head, confused by what Ivan said, so he held your hand and pulled you outside the venue. He opened his car and made you sit in front. YN, what does Ivan mean, huh? You look down and say, you really want to know why I broke up with Ivan? Because of you. Jungkook held your chin and lifted up. Look into my eyes and tell me, why me? Which you did. I broke up with him because I love you. Actually, I just used Ivan to forget you. But I can't. I slowly fall in love with you, but I'm afraid to ruin our friendship. So when Ivan told me that he loves me, I told him that I'm in love with you. But I also want to forget my feelings. So he agreed to use him to get rid of your feelings? But I can't. I'm just fooling myself. And I don't want to give hope to Ivan's. That's why I told him to end it. Jungkook got out of the car and opened the door where you were sitting. and hugs you. I understand now. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you my feelings right away. Like you, I'm scared too. You stab your face on his chest while wrapping both your arms around his waist at the same time. I'm glad you had the courage to confess now. Cause I realize it's better to accept if ever that you don't love me than to regret it for the rest of my life and asking myself, what if I confess? What if? So we're not best friends anymore? We're still best friends and lovers. He held your chin and lifted up to have an eye contact with him. I love you, he said. You're about to reply, but your words cut because Jungkook kissed you again. The end. Thank you for watching Coobies. Good night. I got hospitalized for a couple of days, Coobies, so I'm sorry for not updating you. Thank you.